Hey, what's going on, family? Today we're going to talk about this article written from the Investor Business Daily. Elon Musk, look at this. He has lashed out at some institutional investors. They're the ones who hold a big amount of Tesla stock. They are rejecting his pay package. Yeah, I know you guys have heard about it. $58 billion this man wants to add to his pay. $58 billion. Do you really think that other investors will approve of it? Because I think the vote is coming up soon. What do you think they would do? That's the only thing that's in this man's way of him getting $58 billion pay package. Will they do it? Will they let this man get this? Especially as you see the sales of these Tesla vehicles dwindling. Is he worth all of that additional money? What will the investors get in return if they give this man $58 billion? Because being an investor, you would want something in return. That's the whole point of corporations issuing out stock, is that they induce investors, people with money, to come in and purchase their stock in hopes that they would get something back in return. So do you think these institutional investors are looking at Elon like, okay, look, Elon, if I give you this $58 billion, what you going to do for me? If you think you're worth $58 additional billion, what will I get in return? Will your stock go up by $58 billion in my account? How much more value would I see in the stock that I hold? Because that's what I really want. I could care less about you getting $58 billion. I want to see what I'm going to get. That is how the stock market works. We're not just going to grant you and approve of this $58 billion package and I'm not going to get nothing in return. Like, that's how these investors are thinking. Tesla and its chief executive Elon Musk each fired their own salvos at institutional investors, apparently reluctant to give the nod to a disputed $58 billion compensation package for the head of the electric vehicle giant. Musk himself said one key Tesla stock investor had, quote, no honor. No honor. Honor has nothing to do about this. This all is based on how much money I'm going to get. That's it. If I'm seeing his performance, like if I'm an investor in Tesla stock, if I'm an institutional investor and I'm looking at Elon and he's asking for us to give him the nod, for us to approve $58 billion pay package, and I'm looking at his current performance, and I'm looking down the line into the future, and I don't see anything that will make me feel positive about giving this man $58 billion. And in fact, my holdings of this stock could in fact go down in value, but yet and still I give this man $58 billion. No, I would not give him the nod neither. If Tesla's sales don't increase, we have problems. Tesla wrote a detailed letter to shareholders on Wednesday, responding to a report by proxy advisor firm Glass Lewis on Musk's 2018 pay package, which remains under dispute 6 years after it was originally agreed upon. The investor group on Saturday released a report saying Musk's pay deal is, quote, excessive, and cited the dilutive impact on current shareholders. Glass Lewis has also opposed Tesla's proposal to reincorporate in Texas from Delaware. So apparently, proxy advisory firm Glass Lewis has some pull. And they're out here telling people, look, the pay deal that Elon wants is too much. And that it can actually dilute other shareholders in this stock. The car maker on Wednesday sent a response to holders of Tesla stock alleging that Glass Lewis, quote, omits key considerations, uses faulty logic, and relies on speculation and hypotheticals. How did they come up with the $58 billion pay package? Did they not rely on key considerations? Did they not use faulty logic, speculation, hypotheticals? Like, how did they come up with $58 billion then? That's just a simple question. You cannot tell Glass Lewis that they come out with that they're missing out on their excessive comments and being how the $58 billion pay package is wrong. Because Glass Lewis can ask the same question to you. Well, how did you come up with $58 billion pay package then? What consideration did you use? What logic did you come up with saying that one man should get $58 billion? The company wrote that Musk's leadership in less than 6 years has resulted in more than $735 billion in market value for Tesla shareholders. Now, do you really think it's just off of this one man? Or is it the people, the brains, the mind of all of the Tesla workers who has created this $735 billion? Because I opt for the second. Not Elon. I think it was the employees that worked for Tesla that has brought in, that has increased the value for Tesla. Quote, Elon has acknowledged on the record that the 2018 Performance Award incentivized and motivated him to help Tesla achieve this extraordinary growth. Tesla wrote, Glass Lewis may believe that Elon should have done so with more focus, but the fact is that Tesla's performance speaks for itself, and it does. Glass Lewis is one of the two major proxy solicitation firms. The other is Institutional Shareholder Services, or ISS. Late Thursday, ISS recommended shareholders vote against approving Musk's pay package. However, ISS did recommend support Tesla's incorporation to Texas from Delaware. On Musk's compensation package, ISS wrote that, quote, although the structure of the grant's performance hurdles arguably contributed to, as well as reflect the company's significant financial growth during the performance period, the total award value remains excessive even given the company's success. What they're saying is, yes, Tesla's value has increased, but it doesn't equate to one man getting $58 billion from it. It doesn't add up. It's too much. So maybe they can pull back that $58 billion and opt for something else. Back in 2018, ISS also recommended voting no on the pay deal. And then here it is. Musk is trying to throw jabs, hating on the people who don't want him to get $58 billion. Meanwhile, California Public Employees Retirement System Chief Executive Marcy Frost told CNBC Wednesday it will be voting against approving Musk's pay package. The group, known as CalPERS, is the largest public pension fund in the U.S. by assets. Following the interview, Musk posted on Twitter that CalPERS, quote, broke the deal. Shame on them. They have no honor, he wrote. Honor, like I told you earlier, honor has nothing to do with it. What honor does he have to them? Like, if we're going to have a relationship, it has to be a dual relationship. If you scratch my back, I'm going to scratch yours, right? No honor. This is just an investment. CalPERS invested into Tesla, not Elon. They invested in the corporation, the business called Tesla, not Elon. So if Elon was to resign, if he was to leave the business of Tesla and step down, Tesla will still operate. So CalPERS is putting investors' money in Tesla in hopes that the value will continue to go up, with or without Elon. So they don't need to have honor in Elon. They need to have honor in Tesla because they want to see rewards from them putting money in the stock, in the business. $58 billion to them is too much for one person to get, apparently. Responding on Thursday to a post on Twitter referring to Tesla shareholders who approved the pay package in 2018 but are voting against it currently, Musk said they are oath breakers. Again, what oath did they take? Like, people must think that you're just supposed to accept what they say. What oath did these people take? They're not oath breakers if there wasn't an oath being made. They put money in Tesla stock in hopes that it's going to go up. And if it does go up, kudos to them because they made profit. If Tesla stock goes down and they lose money, what will Elon tweet out then? I'm an oath breaker because I didn't perform on Tesla. I brought down the value of Tesla. Like, he wants to scream oath breakers. They have no honor. when the business is doing good. But what happens when the business in Tesla goes down? When you see these people being laid off, when you see the Tesla sales not going up and going down, people aren't buying Teslas anymore. People aren't using charging stations like that anymore. Will he still tweet out these statements? Of course he won't, because a lot of the light will be shined on him and his performance. Now, let's go ahead and look at the price action in Tesla real quick, because here it is right there. Okay, we did a price prediction in Tesla going all the way back here on the 29th of April. You guys can see it hasn't fared very well. Again, Elon, you talking about these people have no honor. You're talking about these people are oath breakers. Well, look at the performance of the stock. Would you be mad at them for not wanting to approve a $58 billion pay package for you? Like, look at the value of Tesla. It's not boding very well for the stock. And if these people, these institutions have their value locked up in Tesla, they want to see the market go up, not down. I'm not feeling good neither if I got money in a stock and it's trending this way. Now, maybe they would be more lenient and will approve the pay package if they saw the stock doing this. What do you guys think? I think they would. Well, you're not seeing that though. You're seeing a value of a stock in trouble. This is what a distressed business looks like off a chart. So now, do you think Tesla is still a buy? Because currently I do, for one reason only though. And it's because we have all of these buyers trying to hold our buy zone. That's it. Right here. If we see this market price in Tesla break this buy zone, $173 to the downside, it's over. I wouldn't be positive at all. So I'm not going to change my price prediction, but I'm here to tell you, I don't like how Tesla is not moving to this upside, to these first two sell zones, or even this downtrend line I got drawn on my chart. I don't like how that hasn't happened yet. But it gives me at least a little bit more optimism, because the market here in Tesla is holding this buy zone. They're still here holding. So that tells me that the buyers are coming into the market in Tesla. They're not giving up on the stock just yet. But I'm here to tell you, it won't take much for Tesla to fall below that buy zone. So that's the only thing I'm going to pay attention to for Tesla, in terms of seeing whether or not the market is going to continue to trend up or break down. Because once we break this buy zone, the next area will be around like 160 back down to 140. So I'm gonna hold on right now. I'm not going to change anything, but I'm just here to tell you it doesn't look good once we see that happen. But I really don't see that occurring into the market in Tesla. I do see buyers really determined to not move this price below that zone. So we'll see what happens though. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.